The psychology behind people who don't want children. Have you ever wondered why some people don't want to have children? While everyone who gets married is expected to have children, there are now some people who break this expectation. Yes, we shouldn't just view these people who voluntarily choose not to have children as being obsessed with comfort and freedom, because there may be very different psychological reasons behind it. Yes, in this video we will address many parameters regarding people who do not want to have children. Together, we will see that it is not just a matter of, I don't want to take responsibility. Now, let's start with the most well-known situation first and squeeze the most crucial ones in between. Otherwise, you might spoil the surprise by going to the end of the video. 1. Lifestyle and freedom. Yes, this is one of the most common reasons we encounter. You can hear this from most people who don't want to have children. Some cite financial reasons while others cite comfort. Because raising children is quite demanding both financially and in terms of time. It also consumes the time and energy of the mother and father. 2. Not being ready for the role of parent. Having children means becoming a parent. Most people actually have children without being ready for this situation. This can negatively affect both their own psychology and the psychology of their spouse and children within the family. People who are aware of this do not feel ready to be parents or do not want to see themselves in this role. We can say that these are people who foresee the difficulties and heavy psychology of being a parent before having children. 3. Anxiety about passing on traumas. Yes, we can say this is one of the surprises. Because many people, whether they have children or not, experience this situation. Parents who see themselves passing on the traumas they experienced in their own childhood to their children have often told themselves, I shouldn't have had children, or, I wasn't ready yet. People who do not want to have children voluntarily also do not want to have children due to the fear and anxiety that they will pass on these traumas to their children. 4. Fear of damaging the spouse-partner relationship. The harmony and quality of the relationship between prospective parents can be negatively affected after having children. Managing this process successfully is quite difficult, and most relationships suffer as a result. Individuals who do not want to have children are concerned precisely because of this situation. They do not want to have children voluntarily because they think the harmony, quality, and romance in their relationship will suffer. 5. Political concerns. Some people who do not want to have children, strange as it may seem, also do not want to have children because of political concerns. Yes, it may seem very distant to you, but we can say that this is another surprising psychology. Because people can make such a decision when they dislike the time and society they live in or when they feel anxious. Especially if there are situations such as the threat of war. We can say that the phrase, why bring children into this world, is solely for this reason. 6. Anxiety about the future. Similar to political concerns, anxiety about the future also negatively affects people's thoughts about having children. Individuals' concerns about their own future or the future their child will face can push people to make such a decision. What do people say? Yes, we know that many of these points sound familiar to you because the number of people experiencing similar situations is increasing today. We even see it among our close friends and family. So, what is our reaction in this situation? Let's take a brief look at them. Being alone in old age. This is one of the most common things people say to those who don't want children. This is because the need for children to care for their parents in old age is a common occurrence in societies. However, people who make this decision usually take precautions because they anticipate this situation. They try to manage this process by taking many financial and social precautions. Regret. Yes, this is also one of the most frequently mentioned concerns. The idea that you'll regret it later but it will be too late is quite common. However, these individuals have already accepted and internalized this situation. For them, it is now a lifestyle, and the data shows that they do not experience any regret. Do you think not having children voluntarily is a choice or entirely the result of psychological anxiety and worry? Share your thoughts in the comments, let's discuss. This topic is worth discussing. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and like our videos for more content like this.